My name is Fernanda. Our son Lucas is 5.5, and we are from Connecticut. For me as a parent, I would have to say prior to working with the Smart Center, we had no idea of what we should be doing. And I think the knee-jerk reaction is to overcompensate for the fact that your child has difficulty speaking. So we were taking away from opportunities of letting him even have the opportunity to try to speak outside of home. So the fact that we didn't know what to do really made things a little more challenging. When we started working with the Smart Center, we first saw that we weren't alone. There were a lot of other parents and families that were going through the same thing. And we finally had a plan and tools that we could utilize to help Lucas. So we really, our playbook was created because we partnered up with the Smart Center for Treatment. His first camp was back in January 2023, so he was much younger than he is now. And going to CommuniCamp and having him see other children that were in similar situations as because he was very aware that he was going through this and it wasn't what the other kids in his class were going through. He very much realized and identified that there was something a little bit different with what was going on with him. And I think he found a lot of comfort in the fact that he saw other children that were experiencing the same thing. And it was at CommuniCamp that he learned the vocabulary of how to express himself in these moments of SM. He didn't know how to do that prior. And once CommuniCamp provided him with the feelings chart, once it provided him with the image of the bridge and the words that they use as to how to for appropriate for their age, Lucas was able to communicate with us when he was not feeling so comfortable, when he was feeling comfortable. So for him, it was tremendous. It gave him the opportunity to be able to share with us how he was actually feeling and have the words to do that. And it also gave him so much confidence because since there was no pressure for him to speak there, he felt comfortable to do so. And then all of a sudden he saw himself in this new light where he was able to speak in a classroom setting. So for him, it was tremendous. With regards to coming to CommuniCamp, I would say absolutely go. If it is possible to go, absolutely go. Not only will your child benefit from it in a tremendous way, but you as the parent will also benefit from it in a tremendous way. Especially with the younger children, much of their treatment and much of the changes that need to be implemented for their treatment has to come from us, the parents, because we're still very involved in everything they do at 3, 4, 5 years old. So coming to camp for 3 days as the parent and having those parent sessions was for us huge, monumental. For the kids, they're working on their own, and their own things in terms of building confidence and tools and the things that they need to do in terms of how to identify when they're comfortable or not and things that, steps that would make them feel more comfortable. So with regards to CommuniCamp, absolutely, I will say it was life changing for our family and for our child. So I would say go, absolutely. And in terms of treatment, treatment was also very beneficial for us. We live in Connecticut, so we're licensed to do the telehealth. The Connecticut state of Connecticut is licensed to do the telehealth, so that's how we have been continuing our treatment. And for us, I found it very helpful as we continued in our journey because as Lucas progressed, we needed to change what we were doing. And if he got stuck, with something, the treatment gave us the opportunity to discuss that with his counselor and tweak and adjust for things so that we were continuing to support his progress instead of, sitting there stuck and not knowing what to do and how to proceed and how to move forward. And I mean, at this point, he's fully verbal and has been for a while. So the treatment has changed the last 2 years, right? But for us, as we started this, it was extremely helpful to have our monthly follow-ups. You can feel that Dr. E and everybody on the staff, whether they're part of the clinical team or part of the marketing team or coordinating team, whatever team that they're on, you feel that the purpose is really to help families. And it's a very, very, it's organic with everybody there, right? It's a very, very special place to work with, right? As the family who went through this. And it's not your run of the mill professional um uh organization, I would say. You guys really care. You guys are so on top of things, and it really, really makes a difference. So you all have changed our family's life, and I really want to say thank you.